Okay, welcome back. We're in conversation with the management of Praj Industries, Pramod Chaudhari. Mr. Chaudhari, thanks so much for joining us this morning. You've got lots going on with this new pact with the Swedish firm and a new deal that you're looking at as well. So first, tell us about this. What does it bring to the table for the company and how does it help to strengthen presence in the biofuel market?
Thank you very much. Very good morning. This deal which we have signed with the Swedish company is meant for softwood from the forestry. India doesn't have that kind of wood. And this wood, softwood from the forest is available in North Scandinavia, Nordic countries, Canada, and other places. So we are bringing that basic technology and superimposing with our technology to get optimum solutions for the prospective clients in that region. So that will produce different grades of ethanol, mainly, of course, biofuel. For his EU has given a RED2, the second directive, and it's going to help for those demands.
Okay. A favorable revenue mix also has led to healthy operational performance this time around. What have been some of the key contributors in Q4?
Well, Q4, of course, one of the things is something to do with the international markets that definitely helped us. And going forward, we will see how we can enhance those shares, market shares in that area. So we are working on a variety of moves. One of the important things was the pharma alcohol or pharma ethanol, which has got a lot of attention all over the world just now. And we have developed a technology, we have modified or adopted the technology to produce pharma alcohol from the existing ethanol plants. And I think that's catching up very well. The other part is that we have developed in-house, we are one of the first one to quickly adopt alcohol or ethanol to hand sanitizers. In fact, as a social obligation, we have put that technology on the for the open access on the website. And a lot of people, a lot of companies are benefited. And if somebody wants a plant for that, our unit in Mumbai, which is into pharma, is able to supply those machineries also. So all in all, though there was a little less movement on the transportation side, we were able to really build up on this opportunity which came out of the COVID thing and really try to help the entire thing, humanity all across the globe.
Okay, sure. Now, there's been broad-based decline among some segments. Take us through the impact perhaps of the lockdown on this, on the kind of overall revenue decline that you've seen as well?
The revenue decline happened practically because of the last 1 month working, March, to be fair, 3 weeks working in this thing, where many of the dispatches and things were lined up. But they are now taking place in the first quarter, and I think we'll be able to catch up on those things. So that was the only one of the major reasons to contribute for decline in the top line. But hopefully this time when it will open up a bit, partly it has started, lockdown opening of the first phase. We are trying to working on the catching up the backlog, and hopefully we'll be able to catch up or come back on the track for the second half. That's the way we are trying to work around. Because of being essential services, we got some permissions little ahead of others, especially in the factory R&D center and on our design and what we call as our headquarters, where we could do the engineering designs and all that from work from home basis also. So all this is going to help us in this current financial year.
Okay. Now, what's been the slower translation of inquiries into orders given the multiple challenges right now, feedstock, liquidity, logistics? What's the outlook then on scaling up when it comes to domestic orders? How are you looking ahead at the next couple of quarters?
Madam, luckily the information technology, digital technology is definitely helping us. I can give a couple of examples. we commissioned 4 plants in last 2 months with the help of automation and remote monitoring. Now, these were the classic example. Even customers were also very impressed with that kind of a service which we provide to our customers. Something similarly is happening is that with the help of digital technology with various modes, we're able to discuss, explain, and also negotiate some new contracts. So I feel that this, what we call as the next normal, is started happening, and it is definitely will, as I say, by September it will bring back the situation under full control. Today is a little too early to say that, but I think the one more quarter and we should be absolutely back to next normal. That's the way we are looking at it. And the journey will continue. It was a little dip for this 3 months, I can say, yeah, from March, April, May, June it started catching up, yes.
What's the outlook then, let's say on specific segments as well, brewery, ethanol, in terms of the market share, in terms of growth, if we can also break it up into the different segments and get a sense of, how what kind of visibility you're seeing there?
I won't go in so many details of the operations just now, but I can give you a little bit of a bigger picture, the way we are looking at it. In case of ethanol, the biofuel side, we have launched a movement called biomobility. And in this biomobility, we are really pushing the use of biofuels on all sorts of transportation, whether it's a two-wheeler or to car, to aircraft. So all types of transportation fuels we are getting ready to offer. And there are, again, different feedstocks. We have a reasonably good exposure to the different feedstock all across the globe. And those are also being brought into this biomobility facet. And like I say that we have a feedstock grip, we have a technology grip, and we have an end product. And you know that we are adding a lot of co-products now. That is the new thing, that there are products which are there conventional, like while doing biofuel, whether we can do compressed biogas. While doing biofuels from 2G technology, can you make lignosulfonate and bitumen? Now these are the things, or while doing the biogas, can you make fertilizer additive? So like that, if you see that there's a product extension happening on most of the fronts in the transportation fuel. And that's what is really helping us to have a new planning where we can see the pie expanding. Coming to the other part of R&D efforts, we have not taken any pause or any relaxation on the R&D efforts. In fact, we were supposed to join for advanced biotech bioeconomy leadership conference in Washington this month. Of course, it is perhaps now going to be on the digital format, and we'll have some key announcement to make during that conference time that we are launching our new efforts in the area of renewable chemicals and materials. That is the upcoming line, and I'm sure that with the success of biomobility front, we will be able to make a dent into that area also. So this is by and large the mix which we are trying to look at, and of course the chemical and materials will start become remunerative in due course of time, but immediately it will definitely give us a foothold to look at the future expansions in this area.
Okay, and what about exports? Also given the ethanol orders booked in FY20 for both domestic and international markets, have you seen a slowdown from international markets? What's the outlook there?
As I told you, there's a little shift to pharma alcohol than the normal biofuels, but that is, of course, a temporary phase. And as I say that we expect it will go back to the normal offtake or kind of a demand in the second half. So yes, currently you can say there's a little bit of dampening effect for some time, but I don't expect it to last long. That's our own reading of the whole thing.
All right, fine. We'll have to leave it there. Just one quick comment, sir. You cancelled a buyback proposal in order to conserve cash. Any update on a timeline for that now?
Madam, this is so much period of uncertainty. You know that even government is not able to decide when the COVID and those things will vanish from this earth. We have to live with them. What kind of things happen in the ground reality. So all those things are going to be a mixture of certain rather uncertainty. So we thought that it will be prudent. The board decided that it will be prudent to conserve the cash. You know that we are a debt-free company and we have a reasonable amount of cash on the balance sheet, but we cannot take it for granted that the things will become normal in short span. So I think as a prudent practice, this has been cancelled for the time being. We will revisit it when the time comes. If we get good investment opportunity, we may not go for buyback. We can always go for investments and expansion. So that option is now come out because of our cancellation of the buyback. So that is the way we are looking at it in a positive sense.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thanks for taking us through all of that. We're going to take a very quick break. We come back with Umesh Sharma of HDFC Securities. Lots to discuss with him as well. Do stay tuned.